today. So, was going through my shoes yet again today, and I was like, damn, I got a lot of phones, a lot. And you know, the thing is, you know, hope y'all can see me well. I got a little hat on today because getting to that time, my brother need a haircut, so I ain't trying to get too crazy with my hair getting all out of place. It's almost time for a line up. But anyway, back on track to what I was talking about. So, like I was saying, I got a lot of phones. I thought to myself, okay, I did a video with my 5 most comfortable shoes, but outside of those, phones are pretty comfortable too. So I was gonna do a top 5, but then I thought to myself, I can't do 5 because there's way too many phones that I love. So I would do a top 10. Now, before I get started on this video, I want y'all to just take a step back and think, this is my opinion, because nobody else has the same opinion as me when it comes to which phones is gonna be better. I know it's gonna be a lot of people saying, well, why didn't you choose that one? Why didn't you choose this? Why didn't you choose that one? I love all of the phones that I got in my possession, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have bought them. It just so happens that, you know, I think some are better than others or whatever. I don't know, whatever. It's top 10. Don't get too crazy with the opinions. You know, let's all agree to disagree. Whatever. So, little backstory on the phones. It all started in 1997. I'm gonna do the history of these videos. Have you having a think? Eric Bach, I think his name was Bach. He was the one that got things going. The shoe was originally designed for Scottie Pippen. I damn sure know that. Being that brother's a Bulls fan, born and raised. But it was designed for Pippen, but he didn't pick it up. Anthony Hardaway, y'all probably know him as Penny Hardaway. He picked it up. He liked it. The shoe, the way the shoe looked, how you have all of the little lines and stuff on it. It was designed from a beetle. The beetle bug inspired the design of the shoe. And if you actually look at the beetle, turn it over on his belly and stuff, how he has the lines and stuff, it kind of makes sense how that inspired the look of the shoe with the aerodynamics and all that too. Another fun fact that I didn't really know this until recently, because I don't watch college ball. I never really was a college ball fan. Mike Bibby was the first one to wear the shoes. He wore them for Arizona. Yeah, he was wearing them when he was in Arizona. But it wouldn't be until later that Penny Hardaway laced up his kicks and wore them on the NBA court, if that makes sense. So Penny Hardaway was the dude to debut them on the NBA court. A lot of people didn't like the phones back then. They thought, you know, a lot of people, they thought, man, Nike is messing up, you know, the game, the sneaker game with this new look, and they, you know, a lot of people wasn't feeling the shoe. It's funny, they call the phones the ugly shoe that everybody loves. I love them, you know. I guess back then in the 90s, you know, everybody was used to shoes looking a certain way. Like, if you look at the traditional design of a lot of basketball shoes back then, it was just leather and rubber shoestrings. You know, they didn't have all the foam and, you know, liquid stuff that the foam posits are made out of, like we see today. So, like, if you look at, like, for example, a lot of shoes that Pippen wore, Rodman, Shaq, Jordan, they didn't have a design like the Nike foam did. You know what I mean? So it was something new that a lot of people didn't, you know, they really didn't grab. They really didn't, you know, they really didn't jump on that train, you know, too quick and easy like that. You know what I mean? All right, that's another fact. So let's get into it. At number 10, we have, for my top 10 phones in my collection that I have right now, currently on hand. At number 10, we have the Airphone Positive 1 Safaris. Let's go on and bust them out. All right. So, these released in 2013, and I I remember the day I got these bad boys. It was Black Friday. I was actually, I'm not even gonna front. I'm not even gonna lie. I was actually sitting in line. I was sitting in line for a GameStop for a PlayStation 4 when PlayStation when the PlayStation 4 first released. I remember I was camped outside because I wanted a PlayStation bad as hell. It was like everywhere you went, you couldn't find a PlayStation, and it just so happens that I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Chic Shoes, but Chic Shoes was doing their Black Friday sales and stuff like that, and I was like, you know what? I asked some dude in line because he had left earlier to get him a drink, and he was like asking me, yo, you mind if you hold my spot in line? I'm gonna go get me something to drink. I was like, no problem, whatever. So then I was like, you know what? He can return the favor. I'm gonna go pick me up a pair of kicks. I wasn't even expecting to get these. It was just like a spur of the moment thing. So yeah, Black Friday 2013. I remember camped out, walked next door, got me these Safari Foam ones, Air Foam Posit ones, and I like these because of the tint, not just because of the Safari, not just because of the Safari print, but one thing that gets me is when the light hits this, all these little all these little white dots are 3M. This shit is dope, man. Can't believe after all these years, this shoe still smell new. That's just, that's when you know you take care of your kicks, man. That's when you know you take care of your kicks. When your kicks still smell new, they still look good, in good condition. You gotta take care of your shit. You know what I mean? You have to. All right, up next we have number 9. What I have for number 9? Show you guys. So at number 9 we have Air Foam Posit Yeezys. Air Foam Posit Pro Yeezys. So shoot. Going. All right. So originally released in 2014. I remember when I got these. So, man, these shoes, man, I was geeked up like a motherfucker to get. You know what I'm saying? Like when these came out, I was determined to get these. I was very determined to get these bad boys. There was nothing gonna stop me. So, inspired by the Air Yeezy 2 that Nike released, the Nike Air Yeezy 2s, this shoe, I loved it. It was dope. For one thing I like about this, like, okay, you already got the carbon fiber, right? So if you look, you got the carbon fiber, right? So even with the design, like the whole black, you can see it got that almost like a carbon fiber look in the design here. The whole all over the shoe. All over the shoe. Like, this motherfucker is just sexy, man. Glow in the dark bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole shoe look just like the Air Yeezy 2, except it's a foam. It's a Yeezy foam. Damn, 2014, this shoe still smells good too. It's crazy how a lot of my kicks, I got them years ago and they still smell new. You know what I'm saying? But I love this kick. Got the bottom that glow in the dark. You could probably see it glowing a little bit now. It's crazy. Hold on, let me see if I can show y'all a little bit of the glow. Turn this light off. You can see it a little bit. It's still bright in here. Hold up. Look at that. That's a little bit of glow. I mean, shit is just sexy, man. And then you got the little solar red up top. Shit is nice. I mean, you can't go wrong with that bad boy, man. But yeah, that's my number 9. That's my pair of foam posits that I have at number 9. The Yeezy Pro foams. Shit was so beautiful, man. Here we are at number 8. And number 8, what do I have? Let me show you guys. Damn. Got the electric green Airphone Posit Pro electric green phone. Look at this box. This box, I'm pretty sure this box is seeing better days. You know, the phones don't even come in boxes like this no more. This was originally released in 2011. Yeah, 2011. To I want to say it was All-Star Weekend when they released these. Let's y'all look. It was All-Star Weekend when they released these. And I mean, look at that sexy color, man. It's smooth. That's all I gotta say. It's smooth. Smooth. Got the neoprene around the eyelets right here. Got the pearl Nike swoosh. You know, how could you not like these? Now, I know a lot of people might be like, you gotta find stuff to wear with. Hey, that's okay though. That is all right. You find your fit. These phones will set that shit off as soon as you just match it with something. It'll set it off. But yeah, 2011. Actually, I did a little bit of sole restoration on these. These were pretty like piss yellow at one point. So I did a little bit of y'all closer look. Like all this shit was yellow as fuck when I was doing the restoration. So I fixed it up a little bit. I mean, it ain't perfect, it ain't perfect, but it looks better than it did at first. I wish I had a before and after picture to show you guys. But yeah, man, this is nice. You can't go wrong with the electric greens. All right, so we're at number 7. So for number 7, and before I pull these out, you guys better not judge me. I did have to get a replacement box for these. I like keeping my shoes in the box, take care of my shit. So for number 7, we have polarized pink phones. Now, these were, I want to say, released in 2012, I think. Show you guys a little look-see at them. So these were originally released in 2012, and yeah, I purchased it from somebody, and they didn't have a box, of course. Some people don't take care of shit, and hell yeah, I got me a replacement box for these. And I mean, these are nice, man. I know a lot of people don't wear pink like that, and it's fine. It's not an everyday shoe for me, but I do wear this, breast cancer awareness, and even if I feel like just wearing it in general, I bust them out. I did some sole restoration on these as well. When I got these, the soles were, I ain't gonna say they were piss yellow, but they were yellow. Originally when they came out, it was a translucent, so it didn't have no shade of yellow or nothing. It was, if anything, a little shade of white, clear white kind of. And I think I did an okay job with the sole restoration. It doesn't look jacked up, it still looks good to me. I love them. And yeah, man, this is my number 7 shoe. My pair of phones for number 6 is gonna be metallic red phone, baby. A little look-see. So for these, they were originally released in 2012. Yeah, 2012. And these bad boys re-released in 2017. Now, the story about these, I'm gonna tell y'all what I went through. I went through hell trying to get these. Well, I ain't gonna say I went through hell, but check.
It's a track
so
beat, y'all.
Before I got back in active duty, I was in the National Guard, as some of you know. And at the time, I was at the armory, at the national. I was at my armory, and I forget what I did. I was like, oh yeah, it was lunch. I was on a lunch break, so it was release day for these, and I remember like, okay, I'm not gonna eat lunch. I'm gonna take this lunch break. I'm gonna take this opportunity for this lunch break, and I'm gonna go pick up these metallic phones. So one of my homeboys, that was, so one of my homeboys was like, telling me, yo, you need to hurry up. You need to hurry up. And I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. Give me a little bit. I'm gonna go get my stuff and come back. So I get to one store, and they never got them. They didn't get them. And I was under the impression that shit, man, they was gonna get these metallic foams, and I'd be straight, cause it was like the place was like maybe if even 5 minutes away from my armory. They didn't get them. So I'm like, fuck, man, I came in for nothing. So then it was Foot Locker that was like maybe 20-30 minutes away, if even. And I was like, fuck, man, I don't have a very long very long lunch break. My time is limited. So I kid you not, I got in my car and I was like, instead of it being like a 20-minute drive, I kid you not, I got there in like 10-15 minutes. I was speeding my ass off because I knew it was gonna be people waiting in line trying to hurry and get these, because these were first come first serve when they released. So I get there, hurry up and buy these, still hungry as shit. Mind you, I was on my lunch break. Needed to get gas too. My damn tank was down there on E. And I was like, let me hurry up and just get my ass back to the armory. And screw it, man. I could just eat later. But it was worth it, man. Like I'm glad I picked these up. Cause if I didn't, I damn sure would have missed out on these babies. I know I would have.